TV and the Big Orange Video Library presents Vols 85, The Sweet Taste of Sugar, the story of Tennessee's 1985 SEC Football Championship season.
The 85 season began with Vol fans concerned about a young, untested defense. UCLA shocked the Vols early as Gaston Green sprints 72 yards on the third play of the game. The Bruins built a 10-0 advantage in the first quarter, but Robinson gets the offense untracked in the second period. The 30-yard pass to McGee set up Carlos Reve's first field goal of his UT career. And after a Bruin punt, Robinson is back at work. Four plays later, Tennessee faces a 3rd and goal at the Bruin 4. The touchdown catch by Hendricks ties the score at 10, but the Vols aren't through in the first half. It's Chris White's first career interception and gives Tennessee a chance to get into field goal range. Reves drills a 33-yard field goal, and the Vols lead 13-10 at halftime. In the third quarter, Robinson goes for the big play early. Tennessee builds a 26-10 lead in the fourth quarter. But the Bruins stage an impressive rally and tie the game in the closing seconds. The disappointment melts away quickly for the Volunteers because the next opponent is top-ranked Auburn with its Heisman Trophy candidate at tailback, Bo Jackson. Auburn received the opening kickoff, and Neyland Stadium was at a fever pitch.
Now here is Auburn in an I formation. Tennessee jumping around on defense. Quarterback Berger gives to the fullback, and charging over the right side of the line is 5'11" Tommy Agee. He gets 2 yards to the 34, where he's swarmed under by a host of orange-clad Volunteers. In the backfield for Auburn at quarterback, Jeff Berger, 6 feet 201 sophomore, Cedartown, Georgia. The running backs, Bo Jackson, 6'1", 222 senior from Bessemer. Tommy Agee, the fullback, 5'11", 210 junior, Maplesville. The wideouts will be Wagand and Gaines. Occasionally they'll go with 2 tight ends. The tight end is Parks. It will be 2nd down and 8. A man in motion from the far side near east to west. This, the quarterback Berger. 1 yard, that's it. Pounded down at the 35-yard line by Kelly Ziegler on an option to the left side, but Ziegler filled the gap and nailed Berger after a gain of a yard. It will be 3rd down and 7. Defensively for Tennessee across the front, Tyrone Robinson, Robbie Scott, Richard Brown, Mark Hovanek, Dale Jones. Linebackers Ziegler and Miller. The cornerbacks Kramer and Brown. The safeties are Davis and Sims. 3rd down and 7. Auburn with Berger to the near side. Pitch to Jackson at the corner. He's tackled for no gain as Tennessee filled on the right side with Andre Kramer and then Darren Miller, the linebacker, up to pound him to the ground.
Now it was Tennessee's turn.
It's a 3rd down for Tennessee. 3rd down and right at 5 yards to go, a little more. Tennessee with Robinson back to throw. Looking across the middle. Robinson's going to run. He's at the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. Robinson on his way. Gets down to the 32-yard line before he's finally tackled.
Later, Robinson described the key play.
Yes, I think they were playing a one coverage, and there was nobody in the middle, and I just took off up the middle and got a good game for us, got us going, got everybody fired up, and just went on down and scored.
The Big Orange was in business, and 4 plays later, faced 1st and goal at the 3. Charles Wilson's touchdown made it 7-0, and after an exchange of punts, Auburn was on offense.
2nd down, a little over 2 to go. 2 flankers, right, 1, the slot man, a man in motion back to the left in the I formation. Tennessee in a 5-man front. This will be Berger pitching the ball back. Fumble. It has been recovered by the Big Orange. Tennessee recovers the missed pitch out from Berger intended for Jackson, and right there is Terry Brown keying on Jackson, and he just pounced on that ball, and Tennessee gets the turnover at the Auburn 37-yard line. Bill?
They've played the option very well. They've taken it away from Auburn so far in the game. That time they had it covered perfectly, but the key to it, an orange shirt, I don't know who it was, popped Berger, but just as he was trying to make the pitch, he made a bad pitch.
The big play was made by Tyrone Robinson, the junior from Bridgeport, Alabama, the outside linebacker on the right side, who got to Berger, hit him, forced the missed pitch, and Tennessee's got it first down in Auburn territory, leading 7-0. Robinson sets his team in the I formation. Robinson fakes, play action, long pass down into the end zone. The man is there. Give him 6. Touchdown, Tennessee! Robinson throws. McGee catches. It was there all the way. McGee had him by 5 yards, and Robinson right on the dollar mark.
The score was now 14-0, and the Tigers started to move until this big play. Second and 2 at the Auburn 40. Freshman Keith Davis gets the call. Three plays later, Robinson faces another important 3rd and goal. Vince Carter makes the touchdown catch, and the Vols lead 21-0. There's still time left in the first half, and Robinson goes to work. The pass to McGee covers 25 yards, and it sets up a 28-yard field goal by Reves. Tennessee carries a 24-0 lead into the 3rd quarter, but the Tigers threaten late in the period.
Auburn will set the power I this time to the right, with Fullwood the standing tailback. This is fullback hurdling. Fullwood, I don't know. It's very, very close. I think he may have it, but we'll just wait and see. Tennessee says he doesn't, but that I think may be a bit premature. They're lining it up, and probably a measurement will be asked for. Auburn says it is first down. Their players do. Tennessee says it is not. Who says it is not? The referee says it is not a first down. Tennessee has stopped Auburn.
Auburn cuts the lead to 24-6 in the 4th quarter, but the Vols stick to their guns. The pass to McGee covers 55 yards, and a penalty takes the ball even closer to the Auburn goal. The 10-yard scoring pass to Joey Clinkscales makes it 31-6. And after an Auburn touchdown, the Vol offense answers again.
Tennessee back to an I formation set with 2 wideouts to the left side. Tight end right. Robinson going to look for that tight end. He's held up. He's going to throw the ball deep down into the end zone. It is going to be battled for. Who's got it? Touchdown! Eric Swanson! 2 men went up. 2 men came down, and Swanson wrestled it away from Arthur Johnson. Swanson with a TD, and he, Bill, worked overtime to get that one.
Well, that was a great play. Of course, that was that little lob pass. Tony just laid it up, let him run under it. The quarterback for Auburn has done a super job covering him. He was all over him, and they both go up to the ball. Swanson took it away from him.
As the goalposts come down, the scoreboard reads Tennessee 38, Auburn 20. And Coach Johnny Majors presides over a happy Vol locker room.
I can say this with all sincerity. I have never seen a group of men and a staff, fellows out there, do such a job of preparation and getting yourselves ready to play. The only thing I did is stay out of your way today. I'm so proud of the staff and their preparation, and you guys have to get it done. How you doing, man? Do you enjoy it? Yeah! One last thing I'd like to say. Watch what you say. We know why we won. We have to play next year. We have to play 9 more people this year. Win with honor. Win with class, win with pride, and win with modesty. You're good. Don't tell people, I'm happy for you. It's your day, one knee.
Kessling talked to defensive tackle Mark Hovanek.
Coach Majors, it was one of the best things I've ever heard. He walked into the locker room before the game. He looked at us. He goes, fellas, he goes, I'm confident. I'm not overconfident. They're a good team. But I demand you go out there and have a good time, and that's what we did.
Majors was asked if his team deserved a place in the national rankings.
I'm not a bit concerned about the rankings today. I'm so excited about beating Auburn, and I'm going to let the rankings take care of themselves. I'm a lot more concerned about enjoying this victory and giving the credit to our young men and those great staff members here around here now that are being interviewed. And I'll be a lot more concerned about getting ready for Wake Forest tomorrow. Not today, but tomorrow, than I am about the rankings.
Tennessee did, in fact, land in the top 20 the following Monday, and Majors turned his team's attention to the next opponent, Wake Forest. The Vols led by only 7 at the half, but the defense produced a big play midway through the third quarter. Terry McDaniel's interception and 19-yard return put the ball at the Wake Forest 48. Robinson's pass to McGee was good for 21 yards, and then Keith Davis gets the call. The Vols withstand a fourth quarter rally by Wake to win 31-29. Next came the heart of the schedule, road trips to Florida and Alabama. The Florida game shaped up as an emotional contest, and both defenses dominated early. Each team can manage only a field goal in the first half, but Florida stretches out to a 17-3 lead in the third quarter, and the Gators threaten a rout. Terry Brown's interception keeps Tennessee in the game, hoping for some spark on offense. And the big play combo of Robinson to Clink Scales delivers, covering 65 yards. A play later, Robinson looks for 6. But the Vols would get no closer on a hot day in Gainesville, and they fall to the Gators 17-10. But with Florida on probation, there's still a path to the title, and it leads to Birmingham.
It's football time in Tennessee from Legion Field in Birmingham. It's time for Southeastern Conference football. The Alabama Crimson Tide, coached by third-year mentor Ray Perkins, now 4-1 overall, 2-0 in the Southeastern Conference, against the Tennessee Volunteers, coached by Johnny Majors in his 9th year, now 2-1-1 overall, 1-1 in the league.
A tight defensive struggle develops in the first quarter, and Robinson faces a third down early in the second period.
Third down long for the Vols. Robinson, here comes pressure. Robinson steps up, could run, instead dumps the pass out here, pulled down at the 45, down to the 40, down to the 35, down to the 30. This is Keith Davis, who is finally roamed out of bounds at the 28-yard line of the Crimson Tide, where Tennessee will have it first down and 10 to go. Robinson could have run, then he caught a glimpse of the streaking Keith Davis coming across the middle, went underneath to him, and Davis ends up with a 25-yard sprint, and it's first down, Tennessee.
9 plays later, the Vols have it at the Alabama 1. Wilson and Gervais make it 7-0, but Alabama responds with a touchdown drive of its own, and after a missed field goal, the Tide moves to the 48-yard line.
Alabama with 2 wideouts right. Shula with time. Across the middle, the pass is going to be intercepted. Tennessee at the 30. Back to the 35, to the 40. Needs a block on the near side, gets one. Has the ball to the 38 and is knocked down as he gets to the 38-yard line. That's Charles Davis with his interception.
Revés gets another chance, and this time is true from 38 yards out, and the Vols lead at halftime, 10-7. The Vols add another field goal in the third quarter and lead 13-7 late in the period. After the fumble recovery by Jones, Robinson rips off a nice gain on the option on the final play of the quarter as the Vols seek the knockout punch. But adversity strikes the Tennessee team on the next play as Robinson is hurt trying to scramble. The Vols settle for a field goal for a 9-point lead. But with the injury to Robinson, the momentum shifts to Alabama. Quarterback Shula directs the Tide to a quick score to cut the lead to 2 points. And Alabama gets the ball back with plenty of time.
Shula back to throw. Left-handed. Out into the flat. Broken up. Was that intercepted in midair? Ladies and gentlemen, what a play by Dale Jones. He was 2 feet away from Mike Shula, and as Shula released the ball, Dale Jones just reached out and picked it out of midair. An unbelievable interception by a big play player, Dale Jones Jr. Cleveland, Tennessee.
It may have been the play of the season, and Jones described it later.
Well, I seen it was going to be a screen. It was a reach game, and they didn't go to the tight end, so I knew he was going to throw it to the back, and I just jumped as high as I could. And I was just lucky, the ball was right there, and I just snagged it.
The Vols are unable to move the ball, and Alabama comes storming back.
For Alabama, third down, 2.5, 3 yards to go. The Tide in the game, 6 of 10 on third down conversion. Shula has the play. The tight end Chandler will be deployed to the left side. I formation. Bell is into the boundary right. Pitch will go back to Hill. Hill is swarmed and dropped short of a first down by Darren Miller. And Tennessee, Bill, defensively absolutely had that play cold.
They really did. They came up and played that perfectly. That's put Alabama in decision-making time right now, John. It's 4th down and about 4.
With just over 4 minutes remaining, Alabama goes for the first down. But the Tide gets the ball back one more time, and Shula moves his team into Tennessee territory.
And so Alabama now will get into the game Tiffin, who will be attempting a 61-yard field goal. Tennessee leads 16-14. And so with 4 seconds to go in the game, it's down to this. Can Van Tiffin, with the wind at his back, knock home the field goal? There's the kick. It is coming downfield. It is going to be short. The football game is over.
Don't you know the defense plays first man right?
In the emotion-filled Tennessee locker room, defensive coordinator Ken Donahue is presented the game ball.
Thanks, Billy. We'll put this right on the top shelf.
but the win is bittersweet, as Majors describes afterward.
I'm very happy with that courageous victory, but I have a lot of split emotions because I'm afraid it's a very costly victory. It doesn't look good for Tony the rest of the season, and the doctor and the trainer both don't think that he may be back. I hope it's some miracle will happen, but it doesn't look very good right now.
Robinson has surgery 2 days later, and the quarterback reins are handed to senior Darrell Dickey for the next game against Georgia Tech. Tennessee fumbles the opening kickoff, but the defense stiffens on 3rd and goal. The Jackets settle for a field goal that stands until the 4th quarter when they add another to make it 6-0. But Dickey then gets the Vols moving. But the drive stalls, and Reveiz is sent in for a long field goal try. The kick is good from 55 yards, but moments later, Reveiz misses another try from a tough angle in close, and Tennessee gets the ball back with only 40 seconds left and no timeouts. Dickey's pass to Carter covers 18 yards, and after killing the clock, he resets the offense.
Here's the land. Pass downfield is caught. Grabbed at the 34-yard line, and it will be for Tennessee at that point with 14 seconds to go. Eric Swanson making a diving catch, and Tennessee is now getting Carlos Reveiz in to attempt the field goal with 14 seconds to go. It will be a 51-yard attempt to tie the game by Carlos Reveiz. The clock is stopped for the marking of the ball for the first down, and now the clock will be wound. 41-yard field goal try by Carlos Reveiz. Down, kick in the air by Reveiz. It is long enough. Is it true? That kick, ladies and gentlemen, is good.
The Vols tie the Yellow Jackets 6-6, and now look to the homecoming game with Rutgers. On Tennessee's first possession, Dickey moves crisply downfield. The touchdown to Keith Davis makes it 7-0, and moments later the defense strikes. White's interception return covers 55 yards, and the Vols blitz to a 40-0 homecoming victory. But a trip to Memphis is next, and the Vols know they'll face a talented team in Memphis State. Tennessee gets an early break as the Tigers fumble a punt, and Reveiz converts a 24-yard field goal, but the Tigers move back downfield. Kelly Ziegler's interception stops the drive, but Memphis State blocks a punt for a touchdown late in the quarter and leads 7-3. The Vols go on offense, looking for the big play. Dickey's pass to Smith covers 30 yards, and 5 plays later, the Vols have it 3rd and 6. After McGee's touchdown, the Vols get the ball back and start another drive. Again, it's Jeff Smith with a key play. And after a Jeff Powell run, the Vols have it at the 9-yard line. Swanson's catch gives Tennessee a 17-7 halftime lead, but the Tiger defense stiffens in the second half, and it's all up to the Vol defense. Andre Kramer's interception stopped this drive, but Memphis State drives deep into Vol territory late in the game, and the Tigers go for it on 4th and 1 at the 10. The Vols stop the drive and go on to win 17-7. Now all attention is focused on the final 3 games of the SEC season. Ole Miss is the first obstacle, and Coach Billy Brewer brings his fine freshman quarterback Chris Osgood to Knoxville. Tennessee goes for the big play early. Moments later, Dickey faces 3rd and 10 at the 27. The 22-yard play to McGee sets up big Sam Henderson. The Vols lead 7-0, and the defense gains momentum. Freshman Jeff Francis spells Dickey at quarterback and looks impressive in a scoring drive. The Vols lead 17-7 at the half and pour it on in the 3rd quarter. Tennessee builds a 24-7 lead in the 3rd quarter, and Dickey adds some icing midway through the final period. Final score, Tennessee 34, Ole Miss 14. Now a trip up Interstate 75 to play Kentucky at Lexington. After Kentucky receives the opening kickoff, the Vols force a big turnover. Tennessee turns the fumble into a field goal, and Reves adds another in the 2nd quarter to give the Vols a 6-0 halftime lead. Tennessee takes the opening kickoff of the 2nd half and moves downfield, where Dickey faces a 3rd and 16 at the 37.
Dickey, straight drop again, all-out blitz. Dickey is going to escape the blitz, throws the pass long downfield, battling for it, caught, taking it to the 8, down to the 5, down to the 4, down to the 3, down to the 2, down to the 1, give him 6, Tim McGee, touchdown, Tennessee.
A 2-point conversion makes it 14-0, and the Vol defense responds. The defense holds, and Dickey again moves into scoring position. McGee's catch gives Tennessee a 3-touchdown lead, and moments later, the Vols are again on the march. The run by Keith Davis covers 22 yards, and the Vols have it at the 18.
Tennessee to the line. Second down 10. Dickey to throw. Quick down and out. Throwing the ball deep for Clint Scales. Give him 6. Touchdown, Big Orland. Clint Scales on that patented pass, and Dickey just laid it up and said, run under it and catch it. And Clint Scales runs under and catches it for 6 big ones.
Tennessee goes on to win 42-0 and recapture the symbol of victory in this long series. The defense had recorded its second shutout, and Bob Kessling talked to Darren Miller.
Darren Miller had 2 big plays, caused 2 fumbles, one on the opening play for Kentucky, and it really helped the game. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us about the defensive effort.
I thought it was a great effort by the defense overall. We shut them out. You can't ask no more.
Now the season of destiny would come down to the final game. Tennessee needed to beat Vanderbilt in Knoxville to claim the conference championship and a spot in the Sugar Bowl. The largest crowd ever to see a game in the South packed Neyland Stadium to cheer the Vols to the title and say goodbye to the seniors.
Florida. He wore number 10 all during his collegiate career. He's being brought out in a van, well, a little mobile golf cart, actually. He's got his jersey on, Bill Anderson. Tony Robinson, this must be a very, very moving moment for him.
I would think so, John. Of course, he's been such a vital part of this football team, and they suffered such a tragic injury, and an opportunity for him here. He's not able to run, so they're going to drive him.
Listen to this roar for Tony Robinson. What it's all about.
Vandy down the opening kickoff in the end zone and went on offense.
Single running back will be Carl Woods behind Gromos. They run a man in motion right to left, back to throw. Gromos being pressured, giving ground, back there, throws the ball away, and he was sacked, and a penalty marker is dropped in what's it going to be? Possibly intentional grounding. The outside linebackers putting the pressure on, a penalty marker dropped at the 6-yard line, and what's it going to be? It is going to be intentional grounding of Vanderbilt. And so the penalty will be assessed. He was at the 6-yard line when he released the pass. Penalty of half the distance to the goal. Vanderbilt, on its first play from scrimmage, loses 17 yards and also loses the down.
The Vols force a punt and drive downfield. McGee's touchdown puts the Vols on top 7-0, but the Commodores break a long run and move down to the 8-yard line.
And here's Vandy to the line. Third down, right at 3 yards to go. They're shifting around. 2 wideouts right, 1 to the left. Tennessee in a 5-man front. Gromos with Woods behind him. Man in motion, back to the right. They overload Tennessee to the wide side of the field. Here's play action, back to throw Gromos. Gromos is going to be sacked at the 23-yard line by Kelly Ziegler. Tennessee comes again with that all-out blitz. Everybody coming, smelling the pass. Gromos went with play action, but he then held the ball, and Ziegler kept coming full tilt. And so he is snowed under on the blitz back up at the 21-yard line.
Vandy misses a field goal try, and the Vols go on offense. Dickey's pass to Smith covers 32 yards, and it sets up a field goal by Reves to make it 10-0 at the end of the first quarter. Early in the second quarter, a Vandy turnover gives the Vols good field position.
Single running back will be Sam Henderson. Vanderbilt in a 4-man rush. Back to throw Dickey. Has time. Looking, waiting. Here's the pass deep. The man's wide open. Swanson at the 10. Swanson at the 5. 4, 3, him. 6. Eric Swanson, touchdown, Big Orange. Darrell Dickey had a week to look, and suddenly, along the near sideline, out of a wave of orange along the orange-clad sideline, pops absolutely free Eric Swanson, who makes his 3rd touchdown of the year, and he made the catch and battled against the defender, carrying him the final 5.
The pass play to Swanson covers 24 yards, and the Vols take a 24-0 lead. Reveiz adds another field goal moments later, and Tennessee leads 27-0 at halftime. During its halftime show, the pride of the Southland Band salutes retiring athletics director Bob Woodruff. The Vols add another field goal in the 3rd quarter, and the countdown to the championship begins.
Tennessee will have the ball, and the crowd is alive as Tennessee is moving to the Southeastern Conference Championship. 19 seconds left to go in the football game. Tennessee's got to get an offensive team out there. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's the 11th man coming out. Tennessee's players also celebrating, knowing that they'll be spending their New Year's holiday in New Orleans, in the Superdome. The crowd is massed around the way, and a lot of officers are there. Here is Francis just stepping by to down the ball, and Tennessee, unless Vanderbilt uses a timeout, will be now just counting the clock away. And the Volunteer football team racing onto the field will count it down. 3, 2, 1. Tennessee is the Southeastern Conference champion for 1985.
As the record crowd of 97,000 celebrates outside, Dale Jones describes his feeling in the Vol locker room.
Congratulations on it. You got your shirt with your picture on it, everything. You're all set.
I'm ready to go. All I need is a plane ticket down there, and I'm going.
I think we'll get you a plane ticket. Tell us about the defensive effort today. You guys came right out and just established the tempo, and that was it?
Hey, we knew what we had to do. The coaches, hey, credit goes to the coaches. You know, we just go out there and do what they say, and that's all you have to do. Coach Donahue's done a great job with us and all the coaches, and hey, we want more now.
Yeah, the turnovers again today. You forced a couple of more and gave the offense a chance to score.
Yeah, we did. You know, it's just something that we strive, you know, we work for, we strive for, and, you know, it just shows you what kind of team you can be by, you know, creating turnovers and playing the things that football's all about.
As a leader on this team, the turnovers, the adversity, the injuries, everything, this has got to be a big win for you.
Hey, it is. This is, you know, this is the reason I came to Tennessee, and I'll never forget this. And, you know, next year we're going to go shoot for higher. This is what we shot for this year, and we made it. And next year we're going to shoot for even higher.
And Coach Johnny Majors sums up his feelings about the championship season.
Well, you can't imagine how happy I am. Somebody asked me a few minutes ago how I would compare it with winning it as a player. Well, it's a matter of when the time happens. It's always great to win. It's always great to win the championship. I'll tell you, I'm so happy I don't know what to do, but I'm happy for myself, but I'm going to tell you some people I'm happy for more. I'm happy for the Tennessee fans who really stick with our football teams through the years. I'm happy with the people in the administration who've helped us and supported us. And for Bob Woodruff, who is the 50th year anniversary of starting at Tennessee as a volunteer. This is last year, and I think that's terrific. I couldn't think of a better way to send him on his retirement, and he'll still be around here now. But most of all, I'm really happy with those people, and I'm excited. I'm extremely pleased for our players and coaches who worked so hard. The championship won't buy them a house, and it won't buy them a car or feed their family, but it's something that they will never be able to take away from them.
With the regular season concluded, the individual honors come pouring in. Tim McGee and Chris White were named All-Americans. McGee, White, Jones, Wilkerson, and Reves were all SEC. And Coach Johnny Majors was named SEC Coach of the Year. But one thing stayed in focus. This was a team championship. A courageous team that experienced the sweet taste of sugar.